change your heart, change your life, change the planet.
I did a hill workout in Bennington a little before Christmas, and it's a really, really steep street, the steepest street in town. It's a 20%. And cars hate driving over this road because it's so steep. Grandview Street, they call it. And I had this in my head. Tomorrow I'm going to do 10 repeats on Grandview. It's 300 meters long and for 20%. And I'm going to sprint this 10 times. I've only ever done it 4 times. But hey, I'm going to do it 10 times. That's what I went to bed thinking, because that made me feel good about myself. Hey, I'm going to do Grandview 10 times. Woo, I'm smoking. Next day, wake up. It's about 25 degrees and it's raining. No, it was probably 35 degrees and raining. It'd be snowing if it was 25 degrees. But it feels colder when it's raining than if it's snowing, you know what I mean? That bone-drenching cold. So I'm like, oh man, I don't even want to run. So I did my whole, okay, let's stand in the rain for a minute. All right, I'm wet. Okay. Got that done. What's next? Let's do a little warm-up. Okay, did my warm-up. Got that done. What's next? Here I am at the hill. I don't even want to do one. Nope, not feeling it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to do any. You can do them another day. It's okay. But how about this? How about we start the watch, we hit the lap button, and how about we start jogging and then just check in? We're going to jog. Even jogging up this hill is a serious workout. Most people can't run up this hill at a jog, let alone sprint it. So let's just jog for a little bit. Okay, we're jogging. How you feeling? I'm okay. Could you pick up the pace a little? All right, yeah, I can do that. Okay, so now we're picking up a little faster. How you doing? I'm all right. Well, could you pick up the pace a little more? Well, let's find out. Boom. How you doing? Not so bad. Could you pick up the pace a little more? All right, here we go. You know what? You're almost running all out right now. Do you think you can run all out to the top? Yeah. Blah! And I did it. And I'm like, I did one. Woohoo! So then I run down another street that loops me back around to the bottom of the hill. And I'm like, okay, let's just start easy again, right? Don't worry about it. Don't think about 10. Let's just try to get another one done. So I started up a little bit faster this time and then kept negotiating a faster pace until I'm sprinting the last half of the hill. And that had me seriously out of breath. But when I finished, I was excited because I did another one. I wasn't like, oh my God, this sucks. I was like, I did it. So came down, same thing, negotiated with myself, got up 3. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do 5. Screw 10. 5 is where it's at. So 4, I sprinted from the bottom on number 4 because, hey, I've only got 2 more to go. And it's not as bad as I thought. I'm actually doing them now. I'm warmed up mentally. Okay, it's not this horrible workout that I envisioned. Yeah, it hurts, but so what? So then 5 comes, and I'm hammering up 5. And I get to the top, and I'm like, I'm not exhausted. I'm not done. Let's just do 6 as a warm down, maybe. We don't have to go that hard. So it came around for 6, a little bit slower, but then halfway up, I'm like, you can run faster than this. So I sprinted. And then I thought, I'm still not done. How about 7? And I kept doing this. And before you know it, I had done 10. But if I told myself when I got there, you have to do this 10 times, I probably would have walked away. I probably would have said, I can't do it. I'll do it another day. I'm not feeling good today. It's just not there. It's not my day. Same thing in a race. People are afraid of the race. They get to the start and they're all nervous. You're thinking about 26.2 miles and you've turned that into one big chunk. And your brain is like, I can't, oh my God, this is going to be a sufferfest. And I didn't, and it starts doing that. Anybody been to a race and your brain is just trying to talk you out of it? Or maybe you're a mile in and you're just like, I got 25 to go. Oh my God, I can't do this. So our brain is trying to take all 26.2 miles and take the weight of that and put it on your shoulders right now in this step. But it's like, no. I only have to run this step. I don't have to run all 26.2 miles at once. I just have to do it one step at a time. But our brains are not set up that way. So this is a practice. This is something you have to work on. Getting yourself in the moment. Being mindful of how you feel in this moment. Not the story about how you're going to feel or the story about what you've already done and then adding those up. I've been in pain for 20 minutes. I'm going to be in pain for another 3.5 hours. And then you add that up and put it on your shoulders. I can't take this. Really? Because how much pain are you in right now? Okay, not that much. Can you take it for another 10 seconds? Yeah. Well, then run 10 seconds and check in again. Check in. How do you feel? I can do this. All right, run another 10 seconds and check in again. The more you do this, the more you practice working this way, the easier it gets. And you realize that most of the pain that you experience, most of the challenges that you have as an athlete, or even as a human, are these conceptual conversations that we're having about the entire thing rather than the steps that need to be taken. How do you run in the rain? Here's how you do it. Make yourself really comfortable. Then walk outside. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of getting wet, right? Nobody wants to get wet. It's just not pleasant. I walk outside, and then I tilt my head back, and I let the water hit my face.